I found this new website. It's called SignUpGenius.com. I figured this would be something that teachers could use, and so I wanted to make a quick tutorial to show you some of the features that this site has. So to get started, you just go to SignUpGenius.com, and you're going to click Login or Join. I've already created an account, so I'm going to go ahead and log in, but you would create one by filling out this information here. Okay, so let's create one that is for a parent-teacher conference sign-up. So you're going to click Create a Sign-Up. And this is just general details. This is where you would type in the group. Okay, I'm just going to leave it as my test group, and we're going to call this Parent-Teacher Conference Sign-Up. Okay, you can select a theme. Since this is Parent-Teacher Conferences, I'm going to select Education. And then there's all different kinds of ones that you can pick from. So I'm going to pick this one and go down to the bottom. You can also put in your own image. But I'm just going to pick that one and click Continue. For the parent-teacher conferences, we're going to go ahead and use this time slots. Now this little menu is going to pop up, and it's going to ask you to set the days of the event. So let's say that you're going to schedule parent conferences every day on your conference for the next 2 weeks. So we want to have the start date be November 17th, and we want the end date 2 weeks later, that Friday on the 28th. We don't want to include Saturdays and Sundays. And for example, say that you have PLC meetings every Monday and you can't have parent conferences on that day. So you can uncheck Monday, and it will not allow parents to sign up for your conference on Mondays. So only Tuesdays through Fridays will be available for sign up. So say that your conference starts at 9:30 and ends at 10:30. Okay, and these parent conference times, let's say that they only last, let's do 30 minutes so that you can get 2 conferences in during each conference period. You could set this to 15 if they're just going to be short conferences, 30 minutes, or you can make it the whole hour. Okay, so I'm going to continue. So when you get to this 4th tab, slots, it's asking you for the title of the slot. So for the parent conferences, we're just going to put parent conference. Okay. Now I know that we're having 2 parent conferences on during each conference because they're only 30 minutes long. But we still only want one because we only want one person to sign up for the first 30 minutes and one person to sign up for the next 30 minutes. If you were to change this to 2, then 2 people would be able to, 2 different parents would be able to sign up for each 30-minute section of your conference. And so you'd have 4 conferences, and we don't want that. So we're just going to do the one parent conference, and we only want one person to be able to sign up. After you have that typed in, for this layout setting, you're going to click Dates First, then Slots. And then we want to go to this optional advanced settings, and we want to be sure that this is checked. Use the original SignUp Genius layout format where people can only sign up for one item at a time. If you don't have this checked, then whenever they go to sign up for your conferences, they're going to be able to select multiple time slots. Okay, and you don't want that. You don't want someone to select all of your conferences for the whole week. You just want each parent to be able to sign up one time. Okay, so we're going to click, yours will probably say Continue. Okay, then it's going to take you to Settings. Okay, it's going to require their name. You can require their email or not. The only problem is if parents don't have an email address, then they won't be able to complete this sign-up form. So I would just leave it as no. You can collect their phone number, but if that's something that you don't want, then you can just leave it as no. You do want to make sure that you check this box. Also hide the names from group members. Okay, because if you don't, whenever they fill out their form, it's going to look like this, and they're going to be able to see all the students' names in your class and the parents' names that are listed and when they're coming in for a conference. Okay, so just for a little bit more privacy, if you keep that box checked, then it's just going to show those slots as unavailable. Okay, here where it has public sign-up comment, you want to change that to student's name. Okay, and then require that question. You can select for it to notify you every time someone signs up. You can send reminders to people 2 days before the date they signed up, but this is only if they have entered in their email address. So you can leave it checked, and if they didn't enter in an email address, and it's just not going to worry about them, it's going to skip over them. You can allow them to swap slots with another member. I think they have to be members of SignUpGenius.com to do that. Or you can uncheck it and just have them contact you if they need to move around their times. Okay, this is where you can require them to create an account or give them a certain access code. The only problem is these things are just one more step that the parent has to go through in order to sign up. So if they see that they have to go through multiple steps, they may just, say, forget it, I'm not even signing up. And this is what your final form is going to look like. Okay, so on this date on Tuesday, from 9:30 to 10, they can sign up, or from 10 to 10:30. And I did it 2 weeks long, and you remember how I unchecked Mondays? It doesn't let them sign up for a Monday parent conference. Okay, so instead of you typing in all this in a whole form, all you had to do is tell it once and it set it up for you. You have to proceed to invite and publish. Okay, and you can type in their emails, or you can click this, take my sign up live, but don't send emails. And so this is how you get the link for it. This is the link that you would copy and paste into a Remind 101 text. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go to it. So now I can sign up for this first slot. And then it's asking for the student's name. Okay, and sign up now. So once you've sent out the link to the parents and they've started to sign up, and you want to go back and check and see who has signed up and what slots you have available, you log back in, or if you're already logged in, you can just click on My Account. It will take you to this home page. You go to the sign up that you want to view, you click View, and it's going to show you all the parents' names and their students' names and what time and date that they are coming for their parent conference. And it will also show you available conference slots that you have as well. Alright, that concludes this tutorial of SignUpGenius.com. If you have any questions, feel free to email me and I will try to find your answer.